Good morning, Border Town. Let's play some arena. Hang on. What is going on here? Oh, Xena 10x. Nope. 10x is not a good deal. 10x is never a good deal. So how y'all doing this morning? Anything special happening for you in life or in game? I'm just waking up from Sunday dinner with my parents where I think I gained about 2 or 3 pounds of all sweets. I love them, but I eat so much junk food when I go to their place. So we've got Arbiter. Um, Man, I wish I got on top of that Hegemon. I've actually started training him up for his masteries, and I have one other secret weapon I'm training up to, but I don't have them yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready, game. Oh, and it's Zark. I think I've played Zark before. The name looks familiar. Well, if I see speed, I guess I think Helicath, but first I should probably take Mithrala. So we have that covered, because Mithrala just completely takes apart the Helicath strategy. Oh, you're going with a bunch of revivers. Big old bunch of them. Oh, it's going to be rough to deal with. Okay. So we'll take the answer. Um, and we'll take Helicath. So I've got Phenax to try to annihilate this somewhat. Ultimate Death Knight also has Soul Harvest. So I have 2 responses to annoying revives. So then we got those 2. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'll go with Sun Wukong. He's always good. Maybe I should just ban... Yeah, you know what? I should totally ban Trunda, because I'm bringing a lot of spirit. And he's banning Sun Wukong, which means I get to keep Phenax for this. So let's take... Yeah, let's take Helicath as the lead. The drama continues to unfold on YouTube with all the content creators responding and then responding to the responses. I think I've still only really said anything once. I do have another thing I'd like to say, but I feel like a response video would just get out of control. I had half a mind, Burrito, in case you're watching, I had half a mind to respond to your video and putting myself in a little box on top so that there's 4 of us cascading downwards. I just thought that would look very funny, but I don't really think I have all that much to add to the conversation. Except for one thing. Maybe I'll make that video after. So let's start with the buffs. So hopefully nobody dies. Arbiter can try to strip away the stone skin. She's usually not accurate enough to do it. I don't know what's taking Zark so long. Maybe he's just set this up on auto and then walked away. I don't see why he'd pull his A1 out first, though, so that might have been a decision he actually made. Maybe he figured this would be a long, drawn-out fight either way. Or maybe there's lag on my end, you know. I can always give him the benefit of the doubt and say maybe something's gone wrong on my end. I don't know. Or maybe something went wrong on his end. All right, well, put up the block damage. You know what? He probably wanted to wait with Arbiter to have a chance to strip some of the block damage on her turn. That was probably the smart move. So we'll probably see it now. Nope, she's buffing her party. Hmm. I actually looked into rebuilding my Helicath. Right now he's just in Stone Skin, but I got 2 Stone Skin accessory pieces, and I'm torn. Here, let's... I totally should have attacked. Actually, I didn't have a choice. Never mind. But anyway, with Helicath and with Duchess, I'm torn between which one to give the 2 Stone Skin accessories to. And now I'm the one being slow. Because they're both top-notch champions, it's a question of which one do I use more in a place where I need it? And the answer is I still don't know. I think I probably use Duchess more in Classic Arena, and I use her in PvE as well, but I don't really need Stone Skin for that. She just needs her regen to stay alive. And I think Duchess's stats ended up better when I gave her the Stone Skin pieces than Helicath. Helicath really needs to hit hard. But with Helicath, I wanted to get him in Savage. If I could get him in Savage with the Stone Skin thing to protect him on that first turn, he'd be hitting that much harder. I'd have a better time dealing with teams like this that have 3 revivers on them. But I still... Do I want to go for this now? Yes. Do it. Maybe I'll do this too. Okay, let's hit them with the AoE. Oh yeah. Good game, Zark. Oh, this feels good to take them all out at once. And I've definitely also played Izoralki before. Let's start with the Wukong. So we got the double revive. Okay. I'll take, when I see Siphi, I think UDK. Oh, look at that. I'm just noticing I'm still using the screens that I had from my shard pull video. That's funny. This is probably fine. You guys don't mind. You can let me know in the comments if you don't like the way it looks and just refuse to watch the rest of the video because the screen was all squished. But this way I'm not blocking anything. I'm looking at it now. I kind of like it. It feels kind of bare, doesn't it? I feel like I need some sort of border or something. Maybe some sort of tally that I keep. in this little text box. So let's see. There's some real threats here. I want to bring UDK again with the Helicath. I want to bring Helicath. Uh, hmm. I guess I want Fenax as well. Maybe I'll just ban Georgid, because he can murder my people. I don't really have a great way of getting anyone back up other than Sun Wukong, which is probably the one that's going to get banned. Then there's the Kymar. So I also don't love the Kymar. Kymar is very good at stripping stuff. I'll get rid of Georgid. So let's try the defense aura. I'm just going to turn that off. Okay, he took the stone skin from Helicath, but no one else. So let's get buffed. So first I'll just hit everybody. Try to gauge how much damage they take. Alright, so if possible, I'd like to take out Harima first. We take out Harima, there's just no threat on this team anymore. No, it's too early for that. I think basically if I take out the Harima, he'll probably resign. That's what he should do, but I don't know, maybe he's thinking he can outlast the team, which is certainly possible. Let's put up some shielding, some healing. Really don't want to lose Helicath. Oh, this isn't looking good. Yeah, let's put up a shield at least. I kind of want to take out that Kymar first. Alright, we can cleanse him just in time for him to maybe get a turn. Unless Kymar gets another sleep. No, he doesn't. Cool. I think it's really important we take her down, so even though I don't get the block revive yet, it decreases her defense. She's going to come back with less health. It's going to be easier to kill her next time around. Maybe I didn't need to add a step, but I think I did. I think his A1 wouldn't have been strong enough to kill her. I would love to rebuild Phenax too to have even more frequent counterattacks, because those are paying dividends. You can see every time he comes out with a counterattack, he takes out a good chunk. So we've lost Helagath. That is not great. Bam. No more Harima. Now I'm gonna have to find a way to keep my poor Phenax alive, though. I think we may be running out of time. Not quite. That's rough. That's super rough. So I wonder. I mean, I'm thinking we could try to do a defensive thing where we try to heal. Maybe we try to wear them down. I can put up lots of shields. It'll be a battle of support versus support. Or I could just resign. I'll just give it to him. I don't even know if he's earned it, but it's okay. I've fought you before. Zoroark, I respect you enough to resign. I'll get my revenge next time. So let's go Sun Wukong. So we got Kael'thas Spade. He's got a Harima too. Everybody's got a Harima today, it seems. Where's my Harima, Plarium? Where's mine? So with these two in particular, I usually think bombs. So I'll take these two to help set up the bomb champ that I want to bring. Also, Plarium, please, please, please do another guaranteed void summon at some point in the near future, because I want an excuse to pull my void shards so I can get the last two rares I'm missing for Lady Mikage, or just put them in an event. They put everything else in an event except the voids, which are the most difficult ones to get, of course. So they'll look pretty prepared for bombers, but I'm going to bring them anyway. That's right, I'm going to bring them anyway. And just ban one of the cleansers. Which one? I don't know. Probably Pythion. Because of the affinity. Because if I ban Elva, and he bans the Rat King, I don't have a good affinity. So we'll ban Pythion. He'll ban Mithrala, no problem. I don't need her. I honestly just needed him not to have her. Rotos is yet another champion where I see him and I just think bombs. Because even though he's got that passive that kicks in that lets him go if he's taken 50% damage and caps it at 50% damage, bombs will just blow straight through that. I think what I need is actually more bombs on this account. Just build out more bombers. Oh, and you can protect your buffs too. Okay, well, we will have to deal. Oh no. That's so annoying. That is so irritating. Maybe I'll just take a pot shot at her. And Rat King? Rat King, on the other hand, will put some bombs out. Hey, if I can bomb one, it's still a whole lot better than none. Now wait for it to come around, and I will bomb her on the next turn. So she's going to be tempted to do a revive on her next turn, by which point I can get bombs on 3 of them. Unless she happens to have a cleanse again. But she doesn't, so let's get the bombs up now. Ugh, I am disgusted by that. Well, now I am not sure. We just try to steal all these buffs. Plarium, you gotta nerf Polymorph. It's so dumb. I mean, I've lost twice in a row here, and I feel like none of those losses count. You know, in my heart, they don't count. I've been defeated by just something irritating. Darky? I think even that name looks familiar. I think I'm seeing the same opponents now. I don't know, hard to tell. Come to think of it, with the 87 here, this is at least probably a newer player. Maybe someone who's been playing a year, maybe a year and a half. How long does it take to get to level 100? I completely forget at what point I reached level 100. I think it was maybe the 2-year mark. Maybe a year and a half. I'll take these 2 to start. Come to think of it, whenever I see the speed meta... Oh, and you're bringing Taras too, eh? Okay, well, I will take UDK. And Helicath. I probably want to ban the Taras just because he's overtuned. I think those are like my three big complaints are the Polymorph, the Taras, the Marichka. I know I keep getting guff from Mr. Burrito whenever I talk smack about Taras, but he's overtuned. I mean, even you've got to admit he's overtuned. I have played on your account. He's overtuned. So what's going on now? Time run out? Oh no, lag on my end. So I didn't mean to take Cardinal, but she's actually not bad with this combo. As long as I get to keep Helicath and Ultimate Death Knight, and I do, we can lead with Ultimate Death Knight, or Helicath. I know the names of these champions, I swear. There's actually some pretty good synergy with Cardinal because she's got that heal that has the increased defense big version, so you can just use that on Helicath at any point where you want a bit of a damage buff on him. So it gives her a little extra synergy with him. And also, I didn't get to pick who I ban. I wanted to ban Taras. Now I don't even know who got banned. Let's start with the buffs. Oh, I guess it was Arbiter, come to think of it. Because I remember seeing Arbiter. So let's put this up. So let's see how we do in a team where I didn't really get to pick the ban or my final member. She doesn't need this yet. We probably need to get rid of Blind Seer. Although I think other champions are just organically going to get knocked out over the course of the fight. Maybe I'll use her A1. I was just saying, I feel like I lost 2 fights in a row because of stuff that just had nothing to do with me. This is a third fight, although I'm still going to try to win. I'll go for the A1. I'm going to hit Blind Seer. Oh, wow. Look at that health go down. That is not a tough Blind Seer. Youch. So I'll put this up. I think with Taras, specifically what could be nerfed is pretty straightforward. Because he takes half damage from basically all attacks, right? And then he's got that absolute smack of an A3. Basically just either reduce the absolute smack to being a regular level of smack, like more in tune with the other champions and how hard they hit. Let's get a heal on him. Or alternately, just take away the half damage that he takes. Although they did do the thing where his health gradually gets reduced by it as well. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm just gonna put up the block damage. Just in case. It just pays to play defensively when he's on the field. Anyway, good game, Darky. You've got some really great champions here. I mean, looking at this lower number, I think in her case, or his case, it was the gear. And the gear will come over time. So maybe when he's been playing, or when she's been playing another 6 months to a year, the gear will really be tuned up. Which is another issue with this game. Sometimes you look at the champions and you still have no idea who's going to be strong. I'm going to go with the monkey. I mean, now that I'm talking about nerfs and I'm looking at the monkey and I'm thinking, I'm picking him first all the time because maybe he's just a little too good. And he was a free champion, so everyone has him. So there's a big pressure to pull him as quickly as possible. So we got Harima, we got Lady Kimmy. You know what? Maybe I want to try for the speed meta this time. So how about I take Arbiter, and maybe I just toss in a... well, maybe I'll also go with Duchess. That seems kind of dumb since Harim is already on the board, but let's do it. So if this guy was going to go full speed, I think he probably can't go full speed now. Not that I'm necessarily prepared to go full speed. How often do you see me pull speed teams off? I've more or less been, as a free-to-play player, I'm more or less resigned and never actually going first in the speed contests. But you never know. So I could try for, I don't know. I don't like the Lady Kimmy and Kymar combo. Maybe I should have taken Arbiter and Kymar, come to think of it. That's totally what I was even expecting. I just wasn't sure I also wanted Kymar. But here we take him. Maybe who's gonna be good support for all this? We got 2 revivers, we got 2 nukers. You could just bring another nuker. Or we could bring, you know what? I'm gonna throw in Emic. Emic's probably gonna be the one that gets banned anyway. Although we'll see. Maybe it'll be Arbiter, maybe it'll be Duchess, maybe it'll be Monkey King. Not sure what to expect here. There are no revivers on the team. This is actually pretty rare. So, Trunda. So maybe we just get rid of Harima. So let's take the HP. I want to be tougher. No, you know what? Let's take the speed. Let's see if I get to go first. After all that. I mean, what did I just say? I was going to take Arbiter. He's letting me keep her. I think... oh, man. His Lady Kimmy is still faster. Wow. So is Trunda just going to kill everyone? This might be a very fast fight. Not everyone. Okay, so let's just get unkillable up on these 2. Ugh. Oh, this is so rough. That Lady Kimmy is just so good at increasing all that, increasing the accuracy, speeding the whole party up. It is so difficult to get anywhere. So now I could get very lucky, and my Candy might be able to keep the unkillable from his Swiftberry set. It's possible. I just don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see when he gets hit and when everybody else gets hit. Oh, somebody got lucky. Somebody got lucky. But am I gonna get put to sleep again? No? Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, we didn't knock anybody out. That's a bummer. I'm under increased attack, too. These guys are very tough. I was not expecting this party to be tough in addition to fast. Well, good game, whatever your name is. Now, take it from here. Ukrainian League. Is this the same guy? All right, let's see. I'll take Mithrala. So we got Harima, Sun Wukong. Okay, maybe I'll go for a maybe I'll go for a bomb team this time. And I'll start with Kymar. Whenever I take Kymar this early, I expect them to maybe bring out more Tumakab, but I'm okay with that because I think I'm just going to go for a bomb team. So I'll probably eliminate Sun Wukong. So I'm expecting to see that Lady Kimmy again. Lady Kimmy has a chance to start stripping stone skins off my people, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, so he's going for UDK. Awesome. That's another champion that I have no problem bombing. So here they are, my bombs. I'm gonna get my revenge on you, back. Unless this is a different player. No, I'm not sure. If it's a different player, I'm still gonna get my revenge on him. So, who are you gonna pick? Necrit. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the Monkey King. I think he's by far the most dangerous thing on the team at this point. He's got to figure out who to ban. Maybe he's gonna ban Kymar. I want him to ban Kymar. Oh, but he's banning Mithrala. I think I can do this without her. I'm not even entirely sure why I would need her. Because now I've got strip, strip, bomb, bomb. We should be okay. I guess she's got the increase attack. That adds to the damage of the bombs, but I'm not expecting this team to be tough. But then again, I wasn't expecting the team to be tough last time either. So this time we got a protected... it's protected around Harima, hey? That is very rough. So let's see how many of them I can bomb. Wow, I am really not having a lot of luck here. It's a very resistant team. No, I think I was defeated at the selection stage. Okay, I got one debuff on him here. No, I gotta say, Mr. Ukrainian League guy, my hat's off to you. That was That was a really good thrashing you gave me. So we got Saurus from Phantasmagoria. I'll start with Sun Wukong. What you got for me today, Saurus? I mean, you got 40 seconds to pick. Ultimate Death Knight and Pythion. All right. I think I'm gonna go for some solid support because I'm seeing solid support. I'm not exactly sure what is a good idea at this point. I see him, I think bombs, but I see him and I think bombs are not good. I see polymorph and I think bombs are not good. Bombs increasingly, I think, are going to be letting me down, particularly with protection. Protection just makes it impossible. There's just no way to remove it anymore. I think unless you sheep them, which is another problem. I'll go for Mithrala. And maybe Helicath. I think that's what I want to do. Let's try it. We got 2 revivers. We got a lot of support. We got 2 nukers, theoretically. I kind of want to get rid of Arix. But I might get rid of Pythion. I might even get rid of UDK. So we're seeing a Siphi. Siphi is bad news. I'm going to get rid of Siphi on a whim. We'll get rid of Siphi. We'll try to wear down the Pythion. So let's see. I want the defense. If I'm really trying to do damage to this team, I think I'm going to need the defense. So let's get up the block damage. So let's see how accurate this Arix is. Because she can strip buffs to some extent. I'm not expecting her to be good at it, though. I'm expecting her to be tough and to hit hard. And I think I'm just going to pick on her until this stone skin drops. Then we'll see. I really don't want to hit Leorius too much. Come to think of it, I could just go straight after Leorius. I mean, he can drop to that low health unkillable and be hitting super hard. But what difference does it make? As long as I'm under block damage. So maybe I should prioritize him. I think one more attack and I can pretty much activate him. Here, just Unlock is unkillable while we're still under block damage. That's the time to do it. Maybe I'll veil everyone. And, do I need this yet? Why not? Yeah. Let's use it now. So what you gonna do, Arx? Puts up his counterattack. Her counterattack. I think Arx is a she. Come to think of it. Although who knows with pronouns these days. So let's try to drop this Leorius. Maybe I need to just focus on the Pythion. Come to think of it. Yeah, let's put up the block damage now. This could be a very long fight. I don't know why he hasn't got Leorius back up yet, though. He totally should. So I'm going to keep hitting Pythion. I think maybe I just need to completely focus on him. This might take out Leorius anyway. Ooh, big damage to Pythion too. So I think we're doing it. I mean, we're 6.5 minutes in. Maybe I'll put on haste on everybody. Just need to keep chipping away at Pythion. It's not cool, it's not interesting. It's just the way forward. Once he's gone, then I guess UDK. Yeah, let's do this. Let's see if the Hex can actually... Yep, nice. Get rid of that counterattack. Let's just keep hitting Pythion. This protection buff, though, that's going to make it very hard to do any damage to him. And I still want to wait one more turn. But I think we're about to drop everybody here. Alright, down you go. So this is where Saurus should really resign. I mean, at this point, you're just gonna slowly lose all your people, Saurus. Good game. He probably wasn't expecting my my Helicath to be able to hit hard enough to punch through. And really, my Helicath could be hitting harder. I would like to rebuild him. So Monster Track, I have fought you before. I do not remember what you brought with you, but we could start with Mithrala. Now you know what? Let's start with the Monkey King. The single most bannable champion in all of Raid Shadow Legends. So we got 2 revivers here. That has me thinking, and they're going to be fast. They're going to be very fast. So let's bring these 2. So I'm expecting to see 2 nukers. Oh, 1 nuker and more support. So I think I'm just going to go ahead with the Helicath idea. And maybe I'll also take Fenax. Just in case there's more revive going on. I'm not expecting another reviver, though. I'm expecting a second nuker to be in this slot. Might actually be very hard to get through this support. I'm almost wondering if I should bring Seer. But I think this could be okay. I'm into it. Let's do it. And it's not a nuker. That is interesting. Maybe Tatter is a defense-based nuker. Either way, I want to get rid of the Ramen too. He's just a little too toxic to a lot of what I want to do. So let's make Helicath the leader. And hopefully my defensive perimeter can hold. Since I rebuilt Phenax, he's faster than he used to be, and that means his unkillable drops off a little sooner, so I have to figure out how to keep him alive. If the fight takes too long, he'll probably just die. The other three should be able to survive, though. So let's start with the increased attack. Get countered. Didn't strip it from anyone, though, so that's good. We get our block damage up. This is about as good as it gets for us. And now we slowly but surely try to erode their damage. The defense, I mean. That actually hit harder than I was expecting. So it looks like the weakest link is Tadara, so I might start with him. Maybe I want this now. Just to layer some shielding over Phenax for a little longer. I think I need to get used to how these four will work together at the speeds that they're at. I want to hold off on his shield for one more turn. He's super low. I want Phenax to go for him. Maybe I'll just hit her. Oh, wow. You gotta love those random counterattacks. So she has to attack. Siphi, what are you gonna do? Alright, so here we go. Will this be enough? Oh yeah. Take a nap. You've been deleted. So maybe I will try to delete her next. This is the time to put up the AoE. Shield. Shield's already gone. Wow. Yikes. Oh no. And then we lose Phenax. So now we're just gonna have to wear them down. And we might not even be able to. I don't know, maybe we can. I think they're more fast than tough. Except for Arix. She is tough as heck. So let's try to get some healing out. Maybe we can try to punch through Arbiter first. But it's not looking as good. I really wish there was some way I could do this kind of team and replace somebody with somebody that could get Phenax back up. One possibility is Duchess in this role, but then we don't have increased defense. Obviously, if I had a Siphi, that wouldn't be a problem, because then Siphi would be the increased defense, although I wouldn't have increased attack anymore. I suppose another idea theoretically would be that Phenax would be replaced by maybe Mortu Macabre. But I don't have him. This is just me engaging in wishes now. I wish I had him, but I don't. So if I can even just drop her, she'll come back weaker. And I can try to weaken Siphi. It is a tall order. This RX is just a monster. I am gaining in respect for RX all the time. I have to build mine out. Alright, let's hit Arbiter again. Maybe I need to make her even weaker. If I can get her to the point where she gets knocked down in one hit, I probably still won't be enough. At this point, I think we're on our last legs. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is not going well. We now really don't even have increased defense anymore. I mean, other than when his shield wears off, when his block damage wears off, but that's not an ideal situation. I probably should resign. I mean, we're close to 8 minutes into this fight. At this point, it looks like Monster Track probably has it. I'm gonna give it to you. Good game, Monster Track. Rapinski. Okay, Rapinski. I'm taking the monkey. What you got for me today? 2 revivers. Okay. It's 2 revivers. They both bring the block debuffs. I do want to counter Siphi, so I'm gonna bring UDK. I think it has to be these 2 again. And then we're looking at Helicath plus probably Phenax. Gotta build my RX. And he's got Georgid, huh? See, with Georgid, I mean, I could try to bring... You know what, I'm just going to ban the Georgid. Because I'm thinking I could try to bring Goffred. Because he counters the Georgid, but... What if he just bans my Goffred? I don't like it. I think it's easiest just to plan around Georgid and then ban him. Any of you watching have any better ideas? You can always let me know in the comments. I always value the comments. Lady Kimmy's also rough. So I'll lead with Helikath. I may have a tough time keeping up my buffs because of Lady Kimmy, but I'm gonna try. So we'll start with this one, just to get some more damage up on Helikath and UDK. Want the block damage now? Sure. I'm hoping she can't immediately remove it. Alright, we get to keep it for now. Yeah, I'll go for the cleanse. Do I want to go for the attack? It seems sort of fruitless right now. I'm just gonna do the A1. Okay, so now I should be able to come in and steal some buffs, including that revive. That allows me to, let's attack her. Oh yeah. Rapinski, you're going down. Good game. I think my Sun Wukong just needs to be a little bit faster. But I don't want it to be at the expense of any of his other powers, and that's the problem. I've looked at my gear. Oh, we're playing Rapinski again. So Rapinski, I think this is my last fight, so this is your shot at redemption. This is your shot at revenge. I'm going to start with the Monkey King again. I'm expecting you to ban him this time. You're starting with your 2 revivers again. Well, if you're going to pick the same people, I'm going to pick the same people. Because that would imply I'm going to win again. Unless you think it can go differently this time. So are you going to go for Georgid and Lady Kimmy? Or who was the 5th one? Oh, Samson. Nice. Well, I'll bring Helikath again. Do I want to try someone else in the final slot? Who did I pick last time? Was it Fenax and he got banned? I'm going to go for Fenax again anyway. We'll see if he bans someone different. So it looks like Siffy's the one with Life Harvest. That was chipping away at my Sun Wukong, but my Sun Wukong's squishy anyway. I don't think this is even relevant. I mean, who cares if a guy that can get one shot gets less health? And so she's maybe here to strip. I think I still want to just get rid of him. I really wish I had a better way of dealing with Georgid. So she might be really accurate. She might be his secret weapon. I'm kind of okay with that plan. We'll see how this pans out. So I'm going to lead with UDK again. And by UDK, I mean Helicath. Of course. I used to actually lead with UDK because he also had the polymorph. I'd like to switch away from polymorph as much as possible because I don't like it. It's overpowered and unpredictable. But UDK has Life Harvest, which is important when you're dealing with revivers. So he's bringing different people. I've brought the same people. We'll see if his new team is the key to revenge. It might be. I'm rooting for you, Rapinski. I'm also rooting for myself, because, you know. If I root for both of us, then I can't be disappointed, right? I think I want to go for this then. I mean, I would absolutely love it if this worked. I don't know. Let's try something more subtle. I mean, there's nothing subtle about Sun Wukong. But I'd like Duchess to maybe be a little bit lower before I attempt to just waste the entire party. Because I think what would have happened at that point is she'd have got sheeped, and the fight would have continued. I mean, the fight continues regardless. Let's see. This might actually buy me more time. Maybe not. Uh... Okay, I'm gonna go for Siffy. Wow, she's got that cleanse and that full heal. That is a very rough thing to have to deal with. Let's go for some strengthen then. Now at this point, I think I do have to see just how much damage I can do with this. Oh, the answer is a lot. So let's go for the AoE. Boom. This is pretty much game. What are you gonna do? Cleanse me to death? Oh, possibly. Anyway, let's look at the battle log. So that's 5 to 5. Respectable. On the leaderboards, I'm at 1288. And that's about it for today. So thanks for joining. I'll see you on the next video. You can let me know in the comments if you prefer to be able to see the whole screen so that I'm not obscuring it. Take care of yourselves. You know, these are tough times, but you know, I'm always glad to see you. Take care.